Hi, this is Rachel Erwin with MEK Review, and today I wanted to talk to you about a specific type of graph question on the SAT reading. These are the questions that ask you not just about the graph, but the passage together. And most students are approaching this in the wrong way, where you're either going to get the right answer in a very long way, or you're not going to get the right answer, which is the worst case scenario. So these questions look something like this. Which concept is supported by the passage and by the graph? Rather than going back and forth between the passage and the graph, you at first want to ignore the passage entirely. Most of the time you can get the right answer just by reading the graph. Other times you can at least eliminate it to the top two. So if I just pay attention to this graph, I'm going to notice that my y-axis is talking about depth. My x-axis is talking about time. And then my little lines are talking about temperature. So those are the three things I'm measuring: time, depth, and temperature. So if I look at my answer choices without looking at the passage at all, I can see that A mentions salinity. Nothing in the graph about that. I can see that B mentions density. Nothing in the graph about that. C talks about cold and warm water. Okay, we were measuring temperature. D talks about breaking the ocean's surface. Okay, we were talking about depth. And then all I have to do is check these two. Do internal waves push bands of cold water above warm water? Well, I don't see any of the cold waters breaking past the warm. Internal waves do not rise to break the ocean's surface. This is clearly right because I don't see any of these lines going above zero, which would be surface.